G'day everyone, Ali here. Well, recently I did an art journal page and using masks and stencils, and this is a mask and stencil that I made myself. So if you haven't seen this, I'll link it up in the top right hand corner here. But I thought I had so much fun doing this that I just thought I'm going to just have another play in making some more stencils. So I do have this Tim Holtz Biggs die here, and this is the leaves collection, I think, tattered leaves. And I am going to make a mask and stencils, and I just thought I would create another page here. So now I already have, I've got it ready. No, I haven't. I just cut one out. But I thought what I might do is I'm just going to cut out another one just this size, okay, and this comes with 3 leaves. So I've got some, and you can just use any sort of paper. Okay, so now I've got this, and it's a nice thick weighted paper. So I'll go cut it out and I'll be right back. Now I have cut it out with my Sizzix Big Shot Plus, and as you can see I've got the die leaves, but I've also got this here which I can use as a mask as well. So I think this will be really good to actually use as masks. Why I'm using this is I'm planning on covering it with paint and all that, so this is the sort of thing that you don't have to clean. It's nice and easy. If it gets too tatty, you can just throw it out and just recut another one. So it's nice and economical as well. So first of all, what I'm going to do, I've got a number of coloured paints here. As you can see, they're all of an autumn shades. So I'm going to use these to just paint all over the page with. Now, the one that I did just recently, this one, I just used a card. Today I thought I might just use a brayer and just bray the paint on, and just making sure that I dry it in between the colours. So first off, I thought I might actually just use the darkest colours. Now this is folk art paint, and I tell you, this is really old paint, so I don't even know if it's going to be any good. And I mean old as in many, many years old. Just give that a good shake. Oh, there you go. It's a little bit thick and gulpy, but you know what? That's okay. I think we'll just use it anyway. Now this book is quite thick. I'm nearly at the end, this side here, but this side here it's fairly thick. So, well, it doesn't matter because it will just give me a little bit of texture as well. Now I hope you're all going really well out there. I know it's springtime here, down here in Australia. So it's starting to warm up. Thank goodness. That's all I can say. So I'm just going to clean off the paint here. I'm not going to worry about too much the roller, but just the paint on here, because I'm going to go to darkest to lightest. So this is another folk art here, and once again, geez, I think these were handed down from my mother. Yeah, it sounds a bit clumpy. Which doesn't matter. Yep, there you go. Now just before I do that, I'm just going to just dry. go, just drying in between here. See, this is really, really old, but that doesn't matter. It's still got some colour in it, and I'm going to use it to my heart's content. Just playing around today. Right, we'll actually just wipe this off because there is a fair bit there. So anyway, so down here it is really a nice time of year to be doing whatever have you. So we've been babysitting as well and going out, and it's been really fantastic. So okay, I'm just going to dry that off again. Okay, I've got some brown here, Semco, so I know this is okay. Oops. So all the colours of basically autumn, even though it's not autumn down here, but I've just wanted to have a play with leaves. Now here on the Gold Coast we don't get the autumn beautiful colours that you do like in the UK. I used to live in the UK a few years ago, and the colours were just absolutely to die for. Just the colours of autumn, I loved it. Okay, just dry that off again. Now just before I go on, because my book is thick this side and really thin on this side, I'm just going to go and just colour this little bit in. I'm just going to use my finger for that, just to add some colour in the middle there, just like so. Just dry that off. So it does look like a bit of a hot mess, I know. I'll just clean that off. But why I've used the darker colours first is because I'm going to use these lighter colours next, and that should actually tone down this darkness. So we'll start off with a little bit of green. A little bit of flesh, and I'm out of antique white, so let me see how we go with this. I might have to just make some colours up. Okay, I'll just dry that off again. And I do have a little bit of colour on there, just clean that off. And I'm just going to now use this flesh colour. Should just tone it down a bit. Okay, just clean that off. Clean my brayer off, and I'll just give that a quick dry. So that's all dry now. And as you can see, still a little bit of a hot mess, but I think what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to use some bubble wrap, I think, and then bring back some of these colours. So I'll just grab some bubble wrap. Now I did lose a little bit of video here, but I did use some bubble wrap and applied some paint to the bubble wrap and added it to the page. I also had a store card that I added some paint with, so you can see the lines all over the page, and this is what I created using this card here. Okay, so I realised that I didn't have my camera on before, so I just used a card and some paint and just added some random marks with my card here. So it's given it a bit of a woody effect. So now I've done that, I've got my masks, and I will just randomly put them all over. Now I am going to use a Craft paint, and it's called Raw Umber. I'll just grab that. Now this is a little bit of a thinner paint, this one as well. So I've got this is a clean sponge. This is what I use to do stuff like this. And I do love Raw Umber as a colour. Make sure that lid's on properly so it doesn't go everywhere. Now, I am just going to just go everywhere with this colour. Now with stencils as well, they're really versatile because you can actually just move them back if you accidentally move them. So just like that. I'll just put this one back on. I'll just do up the top here. Like so. And I do like this technique as well. Like I said, I did it in a video just recently and really enjoyed doing it, but I thought I really should make some more stencils. Now, just putting this other stencil on because that's where I want it. Let's make sure that I have got the colour on. Let's get some more paint, and away we go again. So just lining up that stencil just like that. Finish off this page here. Now it does get a bit tricky in the middle of the book here. There you go. So I'm just going to check back on here because I need some paint just up there. Okay. Now I'm just going to let those dry, okay, because it doesn't matter that they're like that. It's okay. Okay, I'll just give that a dry. Okay, I've got my Posca pen here. It's been sitting on my desk for ages. And I'm going to outline all of these leaves now. And that will make the leaves pop off this page absolutely beautifully. There you go, so it really makes it pop off the page nicely. Okay. So I'm just going to put some veins in the leaves, and I'm just going to use my gluggy paint here. I think I'm just going to use that one. It's not really working the way I want it. That's okay, I'm just going to use a brush just to paint in the vein a bit. So I've typed up this saying, everything that happens once can never happen again, but everything that happens twice will surely happen a third time. So I'm just going to just cut this, and I will actually glue it onto my page. And I might just glue it on just like that. So I'll just cut this bottom part off. Okay. Get my glue stick. Actually, I might use my PVA glue for this one. just going to just glue that, making sure that it's pretty straight as I possibly can, just like that. And I have got this piece here that I'll actually just like that. And that's my masked page finished for today. I do hope that you've enjoyed this. Please give me your thumbs up if you have. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel and don't forget to hit that notification bell. And until next time, happy crafting. See ya!